Today class SQL Server Architecture Overview. So first we have discussed introduction. What is SQL Server architecture? The architecture of SQL Server is designed to handle and manage relational databases efficiently. It is divided into several components that interact to execute various tasks, including storage, query processing, and transaction management. So this is introduction. First one, SQL Server instance. So discuss a single installation of SQL Server can host multiple instances. I will show you real time. A single installation of SQL Server. This is our SQL Server can host multiple instances. This is the first instance. This is the second instance. So each instance operates independently with its own resources and databases. So this is the SQL Server instance introduction. Second point, components of SQL Server architecture. Inside a second point, a relational engine. Relational engine. It means query processor. Query processor. So this is responsible for query execution and optimization. Key components of include following components including query parser, query optimizer, query executor, transaction manager, last one buffer manager. So these are key components. So inside the component of SQL Server architecture, B1 B1 storage engine. Storage engine. Storage engine means the storage engine responsible for managing the data and metadata stored in the database. Some key components include access methods, access methods, access methods. Second one, lock manager, da- data manager, file management, and last one, transaction log manager. So these are key components inside the storage engine. Next, C1, C point, SQL OS, SQL OS. OS means operating system layer. Some points discuss post point. Abstract system level operations for SQL Server. Second point, manages resource such as memory and IO, input and output, and scheduling. And third, including features like the scheduler, resource governor, and memory manager. First one, completed SQL Server instance. Second one, component of SQL Server architecture. Third one, core components. Core components mainly divide into 4 or 5 parts. Core components mainly divide into 4 types. First one, database engine. Second one, SSIS. It means SQL Server Integration Services. Services. Integration services. Next, SSRS. It means SQL Server Reporting Services. Services. Next one, SSAS. It means SQL Server Analysis Services. Services. Next, fourth one, data access interfaces. It means SQL Server supports multiple data access technologies such as TSQL, Transact SQL, Transact SQL. Next one, ADO.NET. ODBC and JDBC. Next one, linked servers. Linked servers. So last one, security. Fifth one, security. Security. Security means implements role-based access control, encryption, auditing, and authentication. It means authentication means Windows authentication or SQL Server authentication. Next, sixth one, high availability groups. Sixth one, high availability. Availability and disaster recovery. Recovery. SQL Server supports robust features to ensure uptime and data protection. Some components are there. Always on. Always on availability groups. Groups. Next one, replication. Log shipping. And database mirroring. Next, last one. Seventh one. Data storage. Data storage. It means SQL Server stores data in pages. Last one, data storage. SQL Server stores data in pages and organized in extents. Data is managed in B trees for indexes, enabling fast retrieval.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.